shows a relation between x and y. This is the values of x and this is the values of y. Fill in the blank with the correct number. The rule that expresses the given relation is y equal to ax plus b. Okay, so a is the slope and b is constant. So here we need to get the slope and the constant to know the relation because it seems it's a linear equation. Now here, the relation between x and y, it's like points. For example, the first column can be represented -1 and 1. And this point is x and y. Okay, column 2 is 2 and 10. Column 3 is 4 and 16. And the last column is 5 and 19. Okay, to get the slope, we'll take any 2 points, the difference between any 2 points in x and y. So the slope, to get the slope, it's a division between y2 with y coordinates of the point 2 minus y1 of the coordinates of point 1 divided by x coordinates of point 2 minus x coordinate of point 1. So for example, let's take any 2 points. For example, we'll take this point and this point. So here this one will be x1, y1, and this one will be x2, y2. So let's substitute with these values to get the slope. So y2 here is 10 minus y1 is 1 divided by x2 is 2 minus, and x1 is -1, so it will be -1. So this will be minus multiply minus is positive, so it will be 9/3. So the result will be 3. So the slope will be 3. So a here will be 3. So now I have the equation y equal to 3x plus p. Now we need to get p. To get p, let's substitute with any points. Let's take any points of substitute in this equation. For example, let's take this point, 5 and 19. So here y is 19 equal to, and x is 5. So 3 multiply 5 plus p. So this one is 15 equal to 19. 15 will go there with minus 15, so p will be equal to 4. So the equation, it will be 3x plus p is 4 plus 4. So the answer here, it will be 3x plus 4. So now the equation will be y equal 3x plus 4. Okay. Question number 15, fill in the blank. We have the table x of y and y, and based on the table y equal to something x plus something. So as we said before, we can use the equation y equal to ax plus b, and a is the slope and b is the constant. So now let's take points from this table. So I have the first point here is -1 and 14. Second column, it will be 0 and 17. And the third column is 1 and 20. So now to get the slope, which is a, it's a division between y coordinates of the point 2 minus y coordinates of point 1 divided by x coordinates of point 2 minus x coordinates of point 1. So let's take any 2 points. So for example, let's take 17 and 20, 0, 17 and 120. So let's substitute in this equation. So y2 here is 20. So 20 minus 17 divided by 1 minus 0. So the slope will be 3. So A will be 3. So A will be 3. So what we said, if we take this point and this point, for example, we can take any 2 points, by the way. So let's substitute this one. So it will be 20 minus 14 divided by 1 minus 1. It will be plus 1. So it will be 2. So here it will be 6 divided by 2. So it will be 3. So the slope also will be 3. Now we have the equation. So we have y equal 3x plus b. So let's take any point. So let's take point 0 and 17 to substitute in this equation. So y here is 17 equal 3x is 0 plus b. So 3 multiplied 0 is 0. So b will be equal to 17. So the answer, it will be y equal 3x plus 17. Question 16, fill in the blanks. We have the same like before, question before. So we say y equal to ax plus b. So let's get a, which is the slope of the linear equation. So say let's take this point as point 2 and this point as point 1. Now let's substitute in the equation, which is say y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So y2 here it will be 22 minus 20 divided by 1 minus 0. So it will be equal to 2. So now the slope here will be 2. So the first one is 2. So now I have the equation y equal to x plus b. So let's get b. So we'll take any points and substitute in this equation. So let's take the first point, y equal to 18 and x equal to minus 1. So 18 equal to minus 1 plus b. So here will lead us that b will equal to 20 because minus 2 will go here, it will be 20. So b will be 20. So the equation will be y equal to x plus 20. Question 18. The abscissa of the points 7 and 8. Abscissa is the x coordinates. A point in x coordinates. Abscissa. When we say abscissa, that means you will choose the x coordinates from this point. So what is the x? I have the point 7 and 8. 7 is x, 8 is y. So x, it will be 7. So the abscissa is 7. Question 19. Fill in the blank, the ordinate of the point 4 and 0. I have the point 4 and 0. Ordinate of a point means the y coordinates of the point. So here this is the x, this is y, so the ordinate is y. So it will be 0. 4 is the abscissa, okay? And y is the ordinate. Question number 20, fill in the blank, the point Q. I have a point Q in the coordinate plane, with abscissa 11. Abscissa, we mentioned that it's x coordinates, which is 11, and ordinate is the y coordinates, which is 7, can be written in the form of the ordered pair as q, 11, and 7. Okay. Question number 21, the point q in the coordinate plane with abscissa x, 17, and ordinate y2 can be written in the ordered pair, which is 17 and 2. Question number 26. Given triangle PQR and triangle STU, I have triangle PQR congruent with triangle STU. Okay. Now the endpoints of the side correspond to QR. QR, this is the QR. So the endpoint which correspond to the QR, I have the Q here, which is T, and R is U. So the answer will be T and U. Okay.